So he is a very successful player, one of the most successful FPS players for PC FPS, hands down.
The only one who can say he won 3 SLECs in 3 different games.
Yeah.
That's saying a lot.
It's really, really nice. Very good achievement. And he's definitely a player, which is a very interesting player because he's very, very methodical. And the thing that really makes him quite as good as he is actually his mental attitude when he's put into tournament situations, because you really need that ability to cope with pressure very, very well. And if you don't have that, or if you can't train that, or if you can't cultivate that mindset, you're not going to be a champion. So after all that talk of wins, we're actually getting underway with Frenchies versus FACES. FACES seem to have the consensus to be a very, very, very scary team, but let's see if they can live up to that expectation now. As we start from PH, good rocket is forcing away those Frenchies, and all the Frenchies are actually going down. There's only one remaining already.
Gizmo versus FACES of Where was their lot? I don't remember their old name. I know it's FACES. I have a kid smiling.
Here we go. PH again. Can he do as well with the rockets this time around? Doing a decent job, but he gets pushed off by Gizmo, and that's going to be the end of him, as Gizmo does a great job, but Gizmo going to get shut down, or maybe not? Gizmo gets away somehow. I feel like he surely should have died there, but here is
the 1 versus 2, and now we're going to see FACES their team play, as they all don't give Gizmo any space to breathe, and just annihilate Frenchies again.
Round begins in 3, 2.
Here we are, the battle over the bridge. It's going to be Juicer versus Gizmo, and it looks like Gizmo is not having the best of times. 69 health left, that's really nice for Juicer.
47% LG, yeah, after the fight versus Gizmo. Then he dropped to 44, but still, that's impressive.
Yeah, and this position is really key. This is the one part of the 2-1, when we talk about the 2-1 setup on the side. And actually, it's the 2-1 the other way around there for Frenchies, and Juicer is just mowing people down.
He
with
really
that lightning gun.
Now I guess you're starting to see why they are so destructive.
3, 2, 1.
So we go, Juicer again. Can he hold strong on the bridge? In fact, he moves it back a little bit to evade the rockets of wins. Doing a good job. Not hitting as good LG, but still it was enough. But his teammates are low as well, but he's still Juicer. Wow. He is performing very well. If you just check out all the damages. Pretty nice, 1.7k is leading the damages right now. And Juicer again, rocket to LG. Wow. Oh my goodness.
At least 50% LG in those fights, because I'm actually surprised that Gizmo is the second highest damage dealer, as he's going versus Juicer all the time. So I guess in the round that he didn't, he actually does a lot of damage. So maybe they should think about replacing Gizmo with someone else on the bridge.
And exactly, I mean, the bridge player, Juicer, look at this. Look at him go. That was so much damage. And that he is the playmaker for his team. Really, it is so down to how well your player performs on the bridge as to how well your team will do in the round. Oftentimes.
7-0 versus a team like Frenchies.
They are really
8-0.
They are doing very, very, very well. This is really dominant.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Go PH, gonna sandwich that Frenchie.
How he avoided the damage from Fishbone while helping his teammate, and now they're always outnumbering the Frenchies team.
Not the best raiding action there from PH. He's the last man standing for FACES.
First time this happened.
It's gotta be clutch.
Frenchies, they cannot waste this
Whoa,
round.
That was close. And Fishbone finishes it off.
Go, they get 1 round in the first map. Can they get any more rounds?
I want to find wins. There he is. Let's have a look at wins with cope here with Juicer. Juicer really very, very good tactically as far as understanding how to dodge and which weapon choices to make. He's actually perfect. Yeah, he's the best bridge player we have seen on Asylum. I think hands down.
Completely spot on. Doesn't miss at all.
And here we go, Vizza busting out the rockets. Doing a decent job there, and his team just close it out. 3-0 in that round. Oh my god, Inns, this is just destruction.
10-1. Are you still gonna hang to your prediction of that you want to see Frenchies versus Team Ash in the final?
I will say no more. I will say no more.
That says enough.
Okay.
I think this wasn't their map pick. They picked Trinity.
This is not good for Frenchies. 10-1. That's not what I expected at all. I mean, wins and Gizmo and Fishbone, that's solid, man. That's pretty solid. But
that is.
I have to say that FACES with that performance, kind of look like they are almost favorites for the finale, just in how solid they all were with the lightning gun and the rockets there. We didn't really see much of the rail, but they didn't need it because they would just shut everything down on the close to mid ranges and boom. This map, however, the rail is a little bit more important, but you can get a lot done with the rockets and a lot done with the lightning gun. So let's have a look and see how FACEIT managed to perform on this one and whether or not Frenchies are able to come back from such a troubling defeat.
Troubling.
Yes, troubling, yes, exactly. Okay, so we're letting them know we are ready to go so they can ready it up and get this started.
I wouldn't be surprised if after a couple of rounds the Frenchies wouldn't appear at the grinder anymore.
They just want to fall back somewhere else.
Yeah,
and then the map
like
find somewhere else that's safe.
Mid to close range versus faces of meth. It's bad for your health.
It's not good. These guys are pretty adept at this clan arena thing. And it's a shame we probably won't see them at QUAKECON for the clan arena tournaments there. But here we are. The countdown has begun. We are underway.
Round begins.
And on wins we are to begin.
2, 1.
And Juza makes his way out of that corridor, and Wins is going to get pushed into it, and that's a lot of damage, and he just goes down so quickly there. Wins always going down so quickly in these rounds. It's very, very troubling indeed. And FACEIT just almost a clean sweep there with 2 players alive. Let's find ourselves Juza again, because he was very MVP-ish in the first map. Asylum.
Oh, this is a good round for Frenchies.
Whoa!
So I think they're gonna win this round.
Yeah, that was very good there.
Oh, but the rocket from QUAKECON wasn't that good. Gizmo now.
And it definitely does feel like the advantage that could be pushed for Frenchies could be that railgun to railgun situation. I think that they have stronger rail overall, but it is Gizmo versus PH. We can see PH on 29 health. Any false move and he's a dead man.
Yeah. I mean, Frenchies started this round pretty damn well, but as soon as they bounced the FACEIT player off the grinder, they just knew exactly what they had to do to get back into this round.
Oh, Gizmo takes off Fizzer. That's just a one-on-one now. PH with the shotgun, and he gets it. That's going to be a dead Gizmo, and only 29 health from PH, and that was a round that Gizmo could have taken. But they're going to have to go back to the drawing board here, as PH faces off against Fishbone, and he just dismisses Fishbone. And look, Fishbone comes out the jump pad. Oh my god.
Fishbone just wanted to die after those 3 direct rockets.
That was just brutal.
I think we're gonna use that word a lot today.
Yeah, I feel like I'm running out of adjectives or synonyms for brutal, to be honest. And my god. It's like you just watch it and it's like, well,
yeah, we're watching pretty much perfection by FACEIT. They're not really giving much to Frenchies.
And FACEIT, these rockets, man. Okay, it's a 2-on-2 situation, but not for long. Great little flick play. Another little flick from PH.
Well, we said that Frenchies could win it on the rails, but PH is hitting a lot of rails as well.
That's very true. 75. Boom. And he's
crushing.
He's playing it safe. He's creeping around with the shotgun. He's not going to give any chance to Frenchies. Not a single chance to be given by the FACEIT. So PH just has to chill. I mean, to be honest, let's have a look at the health situation. Yeah, Gizmo kind of has to come to him, as PH is winning on the health. And so PH could play it very, 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 very defensive, or what some people would call very lame. But we'll see what happens. PH just has to get some shotgun on him. Machine gun, plasma, shotgun, anything would be a good choice here on the mid-range.
We're still creeping around that corner. Eat the rail. Oh, he doesn't.
Oh, he misses. Unfortunately, it's 5-0 now. This is looking extremely dominant from FACEIT.
3, 2, 1.
Here we are, PH once again, amazing, perfect. Just into everyone's back and side. They're not even dodging against him. He just gets completely free damage on 3 players.
Put themselves into PH. His LG must have been at least 70 in that fight, as he had 3 enemies to choose where he wanted to choose.
Gizmo, man, he just cannot win the fight against PH. Oh, it was very close though.
Gizmo's LG isn't bad at all.
And look at the damages.
PH's.
Round begins in 3, two,
This is dominating.
And this is why the LG position is really key, is because this happens. If you manage to win, you get a lot of free damage.
And he's getting a lot of free
look at that, just 2 players just mows them down, guns them down with that lightning gun. Look, he just pulls out the pommel for a quick little just taunt there of his opponent, and he just killed 3 of them just in a row, and they were just scurrying away in fear. Almost to PH there, who now looks like he's the kind of MVP now on Trinity. And look, they're getting caught in the corridor. And you can see PH is just sticking his LG on those players because he knows that's where he's going to get the highest percentage, the highest damage output for as long as possible before switching to the attacker.
We've seen Juicer in the first map a lot, and he was just pretty much not dying, doing a lot of things. Now we've seen PH, and he's doing the same. I wonder if we check Visor if he's doing the same as well.
Yeah, just not getting enough time. Wow. 3.1k damage.
9-0
round begin.
versus a team consisting of Wins, Gizmo, and Fishbone.
One.
Who are all very experienced players in a lot of games. Look at how much free damage PH is getting.
Yeah, this is just an error on the setups.
They need a little more Frenchies on the Frenchies team. They need at least 6 versus 3 right now.
Yeah, they need to really sort out their setup. PH cannot be allowed to just get free damage into the backs of all of the Frenchies players.
He's railable now, so maybe Frenchies can get their first round onto this map.
What is the health of the lone Frenchie?
17.
Okay, this shotgun should do the trick, but as you say, a railgun, one slug will do it. All's quiet on the western front of Trinity.
There he is. Oh, doesn't connect. None of them do.
Creeping, sneaking, trying to catch that Frenchie. The thing is, though, he knows that he is ahead on health, but he also knows that one rail will kill him, so he can't be reckless. He cannot be reckless right now. He doesn't want to give a single chance to the opposition.
He's doing a good job in actually maintaining some distance, because if he goes in a close fight, the shotgun will kill him instantly.
And still, he is being very stubborn here, very patient, in fact. I think that is a better word.
Nobody makes a sound in Trinity right now.
He knows what he's going to find around each corner. There he finds a rocket, but that's an advantage for him because he saw that rocket and his opponent didn't, and there is the rail switch. And Fishbone goes down 10-0. That is an incredibly dominant performance. In fact, the most dominant performance we have seen in our Clan Arena Cups, just hands down, just brutalizing the opposition. Faces are looking like maybe the favorites of everything, of the finale even.
Okay, so like 10 minutes ago...
I know, shut up, shut up. Don't say another word. We're going to a break.
Okay.